Hey, what's up everyone? Evil here with part 4 of my Let's Play Caravan Stories with commentary. So let's go ahead and jump right in. It's been another long day at work, but yet again, I'm excited to kind of jump back into this game and do some Caravan Stories. I got some feedback from a couple of the videos that I did before, so thank you for those feedback. Really enjoyed the fact that, people are watching and enjoying the content, so appreciate that a lot. So thanks again. Wonderful. So we got some achievement here, and looks like tomorrow we're going to be getting Sophia, which is wonderful. So let's hope for tomorrow. And we got some gold. We got some usual stuff from the login. It's pretty cool. All right. So where did we left off last time? So let's go check our caravan and see what we have completed. So last time I believe we were upgrading the crystal pump, which was going to take an hour. Now it's done, and our crystals are actually at 1,000. So we are max on crystals, and we have leveled up our caravan. Awesome. So now we can install the beast cage, the fusion lab. Fusion lab is actually really cool. It will allow us to merge materials together to make better material, which is what we want. It's actually very good. Same thing with the equipment fusion lab. Allows us to fuse together equipment to make better equipment, which is wonderful. Hey, somebody who's watching the stream, welcome. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate you being here. Alright, so let's see. What do we want to do with our crystals this time? So we have quite a lot of options available here. Material storage is always a good idea because it's going to allow us to have a maximum number of materials that we can carry. Now why that's important is because we're always going to be running up against the material as we go to collect stuff. It just seems to be a problem that I always have. Maybe I just collect too much stuff, but material storage is always a good thing. But let's collect our coins here. We can't collect any crystals. When you have full on crystals, you can't collect until you spend some. So let's go ahead and spend some here. I think it's worthwhile to upgrade the pump here. Did we upgrade the map before? I think we did. We don't have one of these, and in order to make one of these, we're going to have the fusion lab. So let's go ahead and see how much it costs to install the fusion lab. I think it's worthwhile to install these two. Now this is going to be 450, this is 500. This is pretty much going to consume all of our crystal, but we really want to save 300 to upgrade the gold pumps. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's install the fusion lab so we can fuse materials together first. So let's go ahead and create that. That's going to take 4 blocks here, and because we upgraded our caravan, we have more space in our caravan to add stuff. Before it was just this first layer here, so we added sort of this layer. But the weird thing about this is if you look in the corner here, this very last block right here isn't accessible. So it's kind of a bummer because you have these 3 blocks that end up not being used. I'm just OCD. I just like my things a little bit lined up. So for me, just not having that just kind of feels a little bit irky. But anyhow, I'm just going to install this right here, and it's going to show us that we can combine 3 materials of the same star level for a higher level. So that's always good. So let's go ahead and install that, and then we'll go ahead and get this gold pump started so that we can collect our crystals. Wonderful. Now we have 438 crystal, so we could either start installing the smithing lab or the material storage. Smithing lab is going to allow us to use items to craft weapons. I haven't been so I haven't been very successful with crafting items, to be honest, but I think it's something that I think we should definitely look into doing. So between smithing lab and material storage, I think let's go ahead and do the smithing lab first. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, wonderful. So I'm gonna put the smithing lab just anywhere. We can basically change the position of them later on. Usually I kind of like to have everything kind of like this, and then I kind of move the pumps over here, and then I move some of the stuff that I don't use as much back a little bit. So that's easier for me to just kind of click these two together, like so. So now that we have this, let's see what we can create. So we're going to have to upgrade to kind of create more stuff, or to have more options to create. So it looks like we can create some stuff here. We have a blueprint. So remember, in a couple episodes before, we looked at the blueprint and why that was important. And I mentioned that it was used to craft weapons and materials. So this is where the blueprint comes in. So we put some blueprints in, we put some grass elements in. The higher the rarity, the better the odds are that you're going to get better weapons and gear. And then it's going to require a demon material. So we have 3 of these demon materials from one of the quests, I believe. So we can craft 2-star items. So this is the percentage of items that we're going to craft. Obviously, we're not going to be able to craft any 4-star item. We have a 1.3% of getting 3-star, 66% for 2-star, and 32% for 1-star. Those odds seem kind of low to me, so I don't think I'm going to do that. The double exclamation point means that we are almost star rating material, but we already have 3-star rating, so that's not really worth our effort to craft that for this 4.7%. So let's go ahead and leave that as is. We could also craft stuff for our allies here. So we can craft 2-star items for them, which we'll probably do a little bit later on. So that's crafting right there. And then when you select something, it's going to take a certain amount of time to craft. But right now, let's not craft anything. I think we'll just save our resources and use it for something else. Okay, so it's a new day. We have more of these anima that we can collect. So let's go ahead and just collect the 3 that we have. We don't have any more characters, so we don't have to really worry too much about maxing out on the 10. And we have material. We have Phantasm that we can collect, which is always great. So let's go ahead and come out of this menu and see where we're at. So install trade shop. We haven't done that. I forget to check. Do we have enough? I think we have enough, but I might kind of want to wait on the material. This trade shop right here. Now if we install this, we actually will get more crystals, I believe. So let's go check on that. So if we install that, it's going to give us 100 crystals back, which is a pretty good deal. So basically we're installing that for 50 crystals, if you think about it mathematically. So let's go ahead and install that and get that achievement and continue on our way here. So I'm not going to use the trade shop a whole lot. I'm just going to put it in the back here. I think it's a refrigerator. I don't know. It looks kind of like this. So let's go ahead and do that. It looks like we can... Oh, that's right. The trade shop is when we open up guild, we open up daily activities, we'll, dueling, stuff like that. We'll get points for it, and then we can buy stuff from the trade shop using those points. So that's good to have. So let's go ahead and just have that. We'll collect our reward. Alright, wonderful. So we have this quest here, so let's go ahead and do this quest. And of course I forgot to check if there are any more NPCs here that have quests, so I tend to do that sometimes. Oh look, EXP orb, that's great. and we'll collect some stuff along the way here. So let's check our map. We do have a quest here. Let's zoom out, and our marker is telling us to go there. Let's come back this way, collect that quest, and see what it is. It shouldn't be too difficult to do along the way as well. So let's go ahead and skip that. Oh, is this a present? Wonderful. Even better. We don't have to do anything. Alright. And it is nighttime, so 2000 hours, so that's 8 p.m. So we've got some nighttime monsters here, and I can see an EXP orb up there, which is great. I tend to not use much of the EXP orbs, to be honest, just because it's quite easy to level just by battling. So wonderful. So we completed that quest, and it looks like that's it for this area. So I'm not gonna go back to town. I think I'm just gonna continue on and go to the quest marker itself for the story quest. So let's go ahead and do that. And I believe, oh, another EXP orb. This is wonderful. I believe the last time we were here, we didn't unlock, or we didn't unfog some of this area. I'm not sure if coming here will unfog this spot. Sometimes it's a little bit finicky, and it'll say that you haven't explored it, but you have. So just to be safe, we're gonna go ahead and just auto travel there. By the way, how I did that was I just pointed to a location and I just pressed X, and my character is going to automatically move to that spot, which is pretty neat. So I'm thinking if I come here, this spot will unfog. So let's see if it does that. So nope, it doesn't look like it's doing that from the top here. So I can kind of see on the top here if it's doing that or not, and it didn't do that. So we are good on that front. By the way, since I'm here, let me show you guys the fusion lab. So we have a fusion lab now, and of course we can upgrade it just like any other facility. But if we go to fuse, we can then select an item to fuse. So typically what I like to do is sometimes it'll give you two views, just like the character equip screen. It'll give you this view where it shows you one item by one item, but I always like to see it by pressing the L2 and R2 button together. I like to see it this way so that it's just easier to see everything all at once on the screen. Now, some of the things that we can fuse together, these materials right here will require five of each material will fuse into one of the next star rating. So in other words, 5 of this 1 star will fuse into 1 2-star. So that's how fuse works. When you click on that, we can see that we have 10. It's going to cost us 5 to craft one of these. Its success rate is 100%. If sometimes materials will require multiple materials to fuse, you'll be able to see that here. So it'll say some requirements down here when that is needed. But this is a very simple fuse, so nothing required except for gold. We have plenty of gold here, so let's go ahead and do that to save our inventory space. We're going to see this drop down to by 4. It's because we're trading 5 to 1. And because we have 5 left, so I'm just going to go ahead and auto fuse to get those 5 out of the way. Wonderful. And then just to kind of clean things up, I'm going to fuse these guys as well. And these materials are so easy to get. They are just littered around town. So I want to fuse these things early so that we don't run out of inventory space. I'm sort of a inventory management junkie, if you will. I think it's just because I just like to collect a lot of things. I see something on the and it drives me nuts. I just gotta go get it. So let's fuse a couple of these things together. These materials are going to be what we are going to use to craft our weapons and whatnot. So as we can see, we've got some 2-star material here. and we can fuse some of these foxtail. Now, how this works is exactly the same thing, except we don't get to choose what item comes out of the fusion. It could be any one of these items. Just so it's a gamble, but we can do this 4 times. So let's do this 4 times. So the first time we got one of these tails, then we got, you know, the Spigen tail, and we've got more foxtail and Tasmanian tail, I suppose. So okay, that's wonderful. What else can we do? So let's do this guy too. Same kind of thing. We don't really know what we're gonna get, but this one's gonna require 10, and we have 10 here. Maybe I don't want to sacrifice this, but maybe I do. Let's go ahead and do it just to save ourselves some inventory space. So that takes care of that, and then we can do this one right here, just real quick and easy. That requires 10, so that gets that other way. This requires 10 right here. So, okay, wonderful. I think that's pretty much it. We could do this one as well. Let's just do that last one. Okay, wonderful. Also, we could use the Fusion Lab to do accessories, I want to say. Oh, runes. We could do runes too, so we can actually fuse runes together to make higher grade runes. Now, we haven't covered much about runes before. It's because it hasn't been relevant. Runes basically give you increased stats. So here's HP plus 20, attack plus 2, magic plus 2, magic defense plus 4, etc., etc. We're going to be able to use runes later on when we get the, I believe, the skill facility so that we can upgrade equipment. But we don't have that yet, so let's go ahead and continue. There's that fruit again, growing on a tree. I remember I talked about that last time. Okay, so not a whole lot going on here. This area kind of cuts off. We haven't explored this area, so I'm going to go ahead and just come down this way. We have more EXP orb here, which I'll gladly collect. And let's go explore this bottom area first. And just unfog the map so we can kind of clear this area. I think we've done what we can over here already, which is good. Later on, we'll be able to upgrade our map. Oh, this looks blocked off. Okay, well, we unfogged that area, so there was nothing there really. So I guess it's straight up for us. So I was just saying, later on, when we upgrade the world map to, I believe, level 4, we'll be able to see materials and items that are on the ground on our minimap. So they'll show up as blue star icons on the minimap. So NPCs are yellow dots, quests are the little scrolls, and then we'll be able to see these material items on the minimap later on. Okay, so here we are. We are going to meet Alati for the first time.
Nani, nani?
I love the Japanese voiceover. It's actually really nice. I like it a lot, actually. So I skipped that cutscene. There's supposed to be an activity that happens there. I believe she's in our party now, but we don't have access to her as an official party member. So let's just explore a little bit. I can see a caravan warp here, or post here. Oh, I didn't quite get it. Okay, there we go. Got distracted by the item. Okay, so let's collect our goodie here. And let's come down this way. Okay, so we've accomplished 30 quests. Okay, so this is the first time we've we've encountered an enemy that's aggro. So remember I said before, enemies with a red icon means they're aggro, which means this fox, if he sees me, he's gonna come after me. And you'll know that he's coming after you when you hear this distinctive like whistle noise. Yeah, let me trigger it. There we go. You can see that exclamation point on his head as well, and he's basically seen us and he's gonna come after us. So we'll kind of avoid him for now. Uh-oh. I think he's right on top of us. I think we're gonna trigger a fight. But the fight is this quest apparently is to defeat the wolf. So let me. Oh, he's actually right there. Okay, let me grab the quest and let's fight him. Let's give it a shot. The worst that can happen is we basically die and we end up teleporting back to the war point where we were at. So let's give this a shot. Let's go ahead and have this one attack this guy. We'll put our dude here, and we are definitely hurt. So let's go ahead and get some heal in. Ooh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. So, oh, and he called helper. He called helper. That's not good. Not good. Uh-oh. My character's about to die. Okay, at this point, this is my basic strategy. Oh no! Oh no, not looking good. Not looking good. Not looking good. Get out of there, healer. Get out of there. Alright, so, as you can see, things aren't looking too good. I'm gonna... Oh man. Oh, not good. Not good. He's attacking our caravan. Not good at all. Okay, well, I basically have the heal left and a little ghost left, so this is not gonna go good, so I think I'm just gonna exit. Oh, see how he's casting right there? So if we don't use an attack, he basically uses his special attack, and that was the special right there. So I think before, one of the hints was that if you see the circle being activated, that means that something is being casted. And if we don't interrupt that cast, then basically we are going to get hit with that attack. So that's what that means. So as you can see, that's our first defeat, and no big deal. We just basically spawn back in the area where we were at. The wolf is still there. Now, oddly enough, when we collected, even though we lost, it actually counted as defeat the wolf. So we basically got a freebie, and I noticed this the first time I played it too. I actually lost the first time I fought him, and also it gave me the reward. So it seems to be a bug, but I'll take it. So yeah, there's that, and then there's the quest completion from this guy, which is awesome. We got 300 more Phantasm points. Very cool. Talk to this person here. So he has collecting. So Dayflower. I'm guessing by the name of it, Dayflower will spawn in the daytime. And ooh, looks like we already have it. So we'll go ahead and just collect on those. Sweet. So really, in a way, it kind of helps that we. Oh no, oh no, not good, not good. I'm just gonna run away. Let's not embarrass ourselves twice in one stream. Alright, so let's see. The reason why I want to go over there was, well, I guess I wanted to clear up that spot. I'm a little bit OCD about opening this up. Let's see if it's worth it. Let's see what the reward is over here. Oh, it's 100 crystals. It's worth it. Let's go ahead and just try to sneak around him. Alright. Hopefully he's not going to turn around. Oh, there's an item over here too. Sweet. Oh, you got 4 small wind gem. That is a good trade. Uh-oh, he sees us. Rip. That was quick. You know what? I'm gonna try to fight him. And so this is a strategy that I use right here, where I basically grab aggro and then I kind of run around. And whenever possible, I switch back and I make an attack. Let's oh, he's got reinforcement coming. Oh, not good. Not good. Let's get our main character back. Things are falling apart quick. Come on. Oh, geez, there's more of them. Oh. Oh, everyone, come over here. Move. Move. Oh. Not good. Not good. Heal us. Oh. Okay, let's get rid of that guy. Let's get these guys out of here so they don't attack our healer. Oh no. I'm down. I'm down. No, don't attack my caravan. Well, we almost did it. We almost. Kind of. Not really. Okay. Alright, we cleared that area, so... Also, one thing that's good is, even though we lost the battle, we actually kept the items, so that's not a bad trade-off. So let's go ahead and continue here. Alright, so we got some presents from that lady. Very cool. I like jumping here. It makes me feel like I'm climbing a mountain. These red dots means that there's supposed to be something here, but we can't access it. So to us, it's nothing. Alright. We got more runes, which is awesome. And Ronald, hey Ronald, what you got? More presents for us? Okay, thank you. Okay, cool. So I just followed the little red flag. It would just happen to be there, so might as well collect that. And let's check our quests real quick here. So we only have that one quest. And do we have anything here? So these are just registering the caravan posts. Nothing special. So let's go ahead and continue. Collect some of that juicy herb and more EXP orbs, more herbs here, and we've got spiders. Love them spiders. Talk to this lady. She's gonna give us some HP runes. Cool. Ah, okay. So this is an event battle where we have the characters that we are required to have. So we'll go ahead and just get started. It's 5,000 BP. Should be pretty easy. And it looks like Alari's here too. So she is right there. So we don't have access to her at this moment. Oh, there's 2 waves. Oh, actually, sometimes when you're in a fight, it'll have multiple waves. So you can see that there's 3 waves in this battle. So let's go ahead and heal her up, make sure she doesn't die. And we will wait for our mage here to get that skill going. We're gonna in the middle of this group and attack the spider boss that's left. Oh, he's gonna get wrecked. Alright, wave number 3. Oh, our ratty died. Yeah, he couldn't take it. Oh, okay. Gotta heal up. One thing that's not good about the human girl is, although she is a tank, she doesn't actually grab aggro all that well. So the only move that I have to grab aggro is her spin attack, and I don't know, to me it doesn't seem like it holds aggro all that well. But that's just me. So as you can see, by killing the head boss, the big spider, we actually didn't have to kill all the enemies. There was actually 1 spider that was left, but because the boss is defeated, it ended the fight. So that's kind of good to know. So if you're ever stuck in a situation where there's just a lot going on, like earlier when I was fighting the wolf, if I concentrated everything on the wolf and was able to kind of take him out, the fight would end and we would have beaten the fight. But I looked at the wolf's health. There's no way we could have done that. There's a couple options here. It doesn't really matter what we choose. We'll go ahead and skip. And now what the game's going to tell us is that affinity. So basically characters will have different affinities. We saw that our ghost had magic down affinity. So that was weak to magic. So these affinities are strong against these sort of elements here. It's worth noting that the affinity stuff is going to play an important role later on as far as party formation, as far as figuring out what we're attacking so that we find the best party for the job, essentially. But it's a lot of micromanagement, and I'll be honest, I don't do it that well. But I would try. So we got a Lottie here, which is cool. She's actually very good. I suppose she's very good mid to end game. That's what most people say. I haven't really gotten to that point yet. I've used her a little bit. I didn't really see her that useful, but again, I could be playing it wrong. So, now that we have a brand new character, our first NPC character, human, or I guess, what are they? Gessie? Yeah, our first Gessie character. We can see this screen here, and each one of the characters has their own sort of sub-quest line, and this is what we're looking at here. So we've cleared the first sub-quest, which is to just meet her, just unlock her. So we can actually see what that requires. So we didn't look at the screen before because it wasn't relevant, but we actually encountered it before. I just didn't go over it in detail. I can show you guys how to get to this menu after we looked at this. So basically this tells you how to unlock a certain character, and we can see the log that kind of transcribed or that happened. I can't speak basically, but it goes over everything that we've seen up until this point. So it's kind of annoying. So I'm just gonna skip everything. We've seen a couple of cutscenes of her, and so now we're back here. So by clearing these sort of activities, these quests, we can actually get reward. So this little treasure chest here is a reward. If I press square on it, this is what I got from the reward. So that's cool. Did I collect it? Okay, I didn't know if I collected. Okay, so this might be a good time for me to kind of show you where I got to that menu. So to go to that menu, go to your quest log here, and we're gonna go to stories. And in stories, because she's a Gessie character, we'll select that, and basically we'll look for her. There she is, Alati. And then we're back at the screen. So we can see that the next quest will be in the city that she wants to go to, and the next fight. So every time we go to a next sort of quest for these characters, it always involves a fight, a big fight of some sort. The next fight we're going to encounter is 35,000 BP. So yeah, we're going to get wrecked if we start that fight, which I have done before, and yes, I got wrecked pretty bad. But we see what that quest is. Basically, when we reach the Imperial City of Valramur with her, it would trigger this next quest. I haven't talked about cross quests or cross stories, but basically it's just stories that join with other characters, so we can see what cross stories are and how to unlock them. To initiate the next story, we have to clear her story 3, meet somebody named Alfred. I haven't explored a whole lot, to be honest, but we'll get to it when we get to it. So let's go ahead and continue. Actually, before I do that, let's go into our screen here, collect some stuff, collect some deeds now that we've accomplished some, which is always great. It's so satisfying to get free items. And what we're going to do is we're going to come to here, we're going to equip her with some stuff because we got her 3-star weapon from the loot box from the beginning of the game. I bet you guys thought that I forgot, but I did not forget this time. And she's pretty strong, so I'm gonna go ahead and put her into our formation here. Now, Ratty, I'm sorry, bud, but you kind of got killed pretty quick. So I don't know. Maybe I'll take out the ghost, because the ghost didn't really do much for us. Didn't really do much for us earlier. Although I don't know about keeping the Ratty in there. I feel like the ghost is a little bit better. Let's check on the stats on the ghost real quick here. The ghost got 295 HP. Ratty's got 500, so the Ratty's a little bit better. So let's go ahead and put Ratty back in here. And our BP dropped for some odd reason. I think it's just because it's Ratty. Oh, cool. Our pump is complete. Nice. So now we got 300. Let's see what we can do with 300. We can do the material storage. We can't upgrade anything. I know, I can tell if we can upgrade something because there's a little exclamation point next to these icons that will quickly indicate whether I have all the materials required to upgrade. Because there isn't, I can tell that I just don't have enough material. The world map definitely is not enough material. Maybe we can do this. This is going to cost 30 minutes for us to do. The gold pump is going to cost, or it's going to take an hour. But we just finished the gold pump earlier. This is going to take 3 hours and just not enough crystal. We're not even close on that. So, oh wow, 3,000. Yeah, okay. So I guess let's go ahead and install a new facility. Let's go ahead and install this pump, or I'm sorry, this material storage. And this will allow us to just carry more stuff, so I can binge and loot more stuff. Okay, wonderful. We don't have any more. We don't have more crystals left, sadly. So let's go ahead and get out of here. And I think my controller's bugged. Yeah. So let's go ahead and use the mouse here to advance. Ugh, sorry guys. Luckily, we're at the end of the area here, so I can load out of that area and get our controller back. Okay, wonderful. I'm gonna head back just for a second to see if we've cleared 100% of that map, just to get the freebie that's in that area, and we did. So we can collect 100 crystals. Yeah. All right. Let's get moving here. Okay, so we're in the northern area here, and it's telling us to. So we have this her quest ongoing, and it's part of a story quest, but we're not even close to it. So let's continue with what we were doing. Basically, this guy says to get rid of some spiders. Apparently, he's scared of spiders, like a pansy. So let's go ahead and get rid of some spiders for him here. Although, honestly, if I lived in a world where spiders were that big in size, I would be pretty terrified as well. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get our Ratty out here. And the Fluff is almost dead. Our Ratty is almost dead too. I guess that's why I switched him out from before. We got a couple seconds here before we can use this. Okay. Alright, Alati leveled up quite a bit. Okay. And I think that was only 2 spiders. Weird. So let's go ahead and fight them again. I'm gonna wait for a second for these guys to group together and then do that. Our mage, we can really get in there and kind of hit them all at once. So I'm gonna use Alati to hit that guy. And I think that should do it. Yeah, that worked a lot better. Okay. Sweet. We'll collect our reward here. Got some gold. Okay, wonderful. Oh, I see a caravan post right here. EXP orb as well. Always good. And let's collect on that. That'll give us some crystals. Very good. Let's keep going. Look at this fungus. Hey man, what are you doing up there? Oh. Okay. Alright, well I don't want to mess with him. Okay, some EXP orb, which is cool. What you got? You got some money? Man, people be giving out free money. I like it. Let's head over here. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna avoid him for now. It's over here. Got some flour. Oh. Opium. We got opium. We can smoke some crack. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Uh-oh. Can we make it through? Yeah. Oh, he saw us. That's okay. We are long gone. These treasure chests here always contain something good. So whenever you see treasure chests in the wild, that's always good. There we go. We got some gems. And usually, oh my god, that was close. Dude, I am not here. We're not here. Come on, man. Be nice. Be nice. Can we make it? You think we can make it? I don't know. If I go by his tail, I think he's gonna catch us. If I go in the front, I think he's gonna catch us too. Let's sneak by very slowly here. Hello? Ah, screw it, run! Ah, we made it. Ah, juked. Well, that's a big fungus. He's 5,900. I don't know. We don't need to take him down. Let's not disrupt him. We got some chickies here. What's up, chicks? And, yeah, look at this guy. Look at this guy. I don't know if you guys can see him, but he's literally on the ground here. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. He's this weird looking chicken with a leaf on top of him. Check out his BP, guys. 48,000. Yeah, we're not gonna be messing with him. Yeah. Ooh, Auntie Peddler. So Auntie Peddlers can be found throughout the world. I believe she randomly appears in each of the zones. So each of the races have their own zone. So there are 5 zones in total, I think. She will appear in any one of them at random and then reset at a certain point in time. So if you ever need to buy stuff from her, just go to different zones and go to the map and just look at the mini map, expand the mini map and see if she's actually there. More times than not, she will be there, and she always sells some decent stuff. The only thing that I usually buy is the anima from her. So she's selling 2 anima of Sophia for only 2,000 gold. That is a sweet deal. Remember I said there's a couple ways to get anima. This is one of the other ways, and definitely buy stuff from her when you see it, because anima is, again, crucially important. She's also selling some other stuff, so stamina replacement. So if your stamina runs out because you've battled a lot or you just auto farm a lot, you can use this to regenerate your stamina. EXP orb. This is to help you capture beasts. This is 20% more EXP. Time reduction basically are items that you can use to reduce the time that your facilities take to upgrade. So if we're upgrading a facility here and it's taking a long time, like maybe a couple hours, and we wanted to advance it, we would basically use that the item to just eliminate some of that time. So we have some enough materials here to do the storage. So let's go ahead and do that. It's gonna take 5 minutes, easy peasy. And we have a Lottie here, so because she's new, talking to her is going to give us one of the 10 anima free that we can get. So let's go ahead and get that. And then let's kind of move up here a little bit, talk to this guy. And real quickly, let's check our map here. I know we just kind of opened this up. We have this bottom area and we have this top area. I think I'm gonna go up to the top area for now. And it looks like we have a caravan post here. Wonderful. So we will collect that as well. And I'm looking at the time here. If you notice that I'm just kind of pausing for a little bit, I'm just looking at the time. We're running up on 40 minutes in the stream, so I think I'm gonna cut this stream off here and maybe take a few minutes break, and maybe I'll come back and stream the next part of this Let's Play. So thanks guys for watching. Really enjoy making these Let's Play. Really, I hope you enjoy my quirkiness. And I want to thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Alright, thanks again guys. Have a good one. This is Evil, signing out. Peace.